Look at the size of that little fella. He's huge. Here you go, mate. He's well fed, that fella. G'day, how you going? Welcome back to Having a Crack. Today what I'm going to be doing is going into Bunnings, our local hardware shop, and I'm going to get a whole heap of things. Things that I'm going to purchase today is going to be some wood so I can make all these carcasses up for this bench. Got to get some bench top wood, got to get some pine so I can make me shaker frames, and some other things which I should have purchased a long time ago, but I probably would have if I had made this 15 years ago. Alright, let's jump in the car and go to the hardware. Alright, I'm all loaded up. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so I've just returned from the hardware shop and just got all my stuff. So I've got some ply here which I'm going to be using on my drawer fronts and my cupboard fronts. It's AA grade, so it's the good stuff. And underneath here I've got some plywood which I'm going to be using for the carcasses. All I've got to do is unload it, but I really don't know where I'm going to put it because everything's in the road. But what I might do is I might just pull all this stuff out of the trailer and rest it up against my mobile bench over there. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of this trailer because in the back of that car I've got some goodies and I'm not carrying them from there to here, so I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, the trailer's gone. My surprises are in the car. Now what could be so heavy that I had to remove the trailer first before I could get them out of the back. Alright, no peeking. Ta-da! I've always wanted one of these fellas, a planer. After being a spray painter for something like 15 odd years, sick of sanding, so I'd rather get something else to do it. So this is a planer. So whenever I do some cuts from my table saw, I'll be able to clean them up. And I know I've already got myself a drop saw, but it's only a little tiny fella. This one's a big one. It's got the rails at the front there so I can put it right up against the wall. This one I'm going to secure to the bench and that's where it's going to stay. But wait, there's more. I bought myself a whole heap of these Craig jigs for securing things on my table. So we got that. Shelving pin jig for drilling out holes for when you're doing shelvings. A cabinet hardware jig. This one's for when you're doing door handles so you can get them all in the right spot. A 3-pack self-centering drilling set. It's got 3 different sizes of drills for it and it fits into my impact driver as well. Now instead of buying T-tracks, I can now make them. because I bought myself a router bit. That's it there if anyone wants to buy it. So all I've got to do now is buy some good hardwood, cut out some T-tracks and slot them in. It wasn't cheap, it was about $100, but it's definitely well worth it. It's good quality, so I'm going to give it a crack. And because it's got a 1/2 inch collar, I had to buy something else. A new router. So this one also caters for 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. It's Ryobi, it's a plug-in one. It'll be going into my bench, replacing the other router, because the other router, didn't realise my old one didn't have a 1/2 inch collet, so it'll be coming out. I can use that one manually. This one will be going into the bench and it'll be staying put. And one more thing, T-track clamps. Not sure how much they were, but they were about $30. You get 4 of them in there, and when you're cutting wood or drilling, whatever, this will help secure all the wood to the bench so it won't move. So there you go, there's my new toys. Absolute bonus for the shed. Alright, it's time to clean up this mess. I've got to make room because I just can't put anything anywhere. I'm sick of juggling stuff. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, I finished pulling apart all these kitchens, just got that last little bit over there really. But I don't want to pull that apart because it's got this really cool door where you pull down like a roll door, so I'll just leave that as is for a while. But I've got rid of all that big monstrosity. It is now sitting over there decommissioned. I'm going to bring everything in, tractor, all my mowers, now that I've got a bit more space, and I'm going inside for a beer. Alright, see yous. Alright, it's the next day and I've made some major changes in this shed. Come on in and have a look. So what have I done? Well, I've decommissioned that old kitchen that was over here. I pulled it down piece by piece, pulled every screw out, all the door handles, all the hinges, put them in a bucket, put them over there. I've juggled everything around now, hopefully for the last time until this bench is finished. Once this bench is finished, I'll move all this stuff into its drawers and I'd be so happy. And what else have I done? Well, you can't see the tractor, can you? I'll show you where I've hidden it now. I've hidden it under the Corvette. The only thing that was stopping me was this muffler. As you can see, it's too high. So all I had to do was undo these 2 bolts underneath here and wriggle it off and it just come off. If only it was that easy. Ladies. Now I can actually put it under there, which was the original idea. That's what I was going to do. I was just a bit slack. So now I've done it and I know it works. I'll be doing it all the time. And obviously whenever I want to use a tractor, all I got to do is just put it on, tighten it back up and away we go. So now that the table's out here, that's where it's going to be staying. I've cleaned it all off. You can see how big it is now. It is huge. It's 2400 millimeters by 1500. I made this about 10 years ago. I wanted it mobile, so I put it on wheels. So I can move it anywhere, whenever I want to, just like that. So now that I've made all this room, I've also got room down here to put all my sheets, all my 24 by 1200 sheets, and cut them out if I need be. So now that I've reclaimed all this room, I can now put all my 24 by 1200 sheets on the ground, use the bench saw, get the track sleds out and cut them out properly. So now I'm ready to build all these carcasses up. Let's go and have a look at the plans. They're up on the computer. So these are the plans for my bench This view here is if you're looking straight onto it, and this view here is if you're looking down from above. Now these are going to be obviously cupboards either end, and there's all your drawers, so there's going to be a whole heap of drawers, a lot of pull-outs. This is where I'm going to be putting the drop saw, so I've left a gap here, so it's going to be level with the table and it's going to be perfect for cutting. And these measurements right here, these are all the cutouts that I need to do. For example, these are all my bench top cutouts. These are going to be my side carcasses, and these are going to be my stretcher lengths. And when you're finished finalising all these cuts and you're ready to transform all that onto a 24 by 12 sheet or whatever size you may be using, there's this really cool website that you can use for that. That will do all the work for you. It's called OptiCutter. Now I've got no affiliation with this website. I just found it on the internet, and it is a friggin' ripper, I'm telling you. So I've already put my plans in, so you go down to your panel plans, click on that, and here they are. I've got 3 lots of plans for all these cutouts. If we click on, let's say, number 1, go to configurations here, and this is where you put in everything. Name, which I just called mine number 1 just to start off with. Your blade thickness, which is about 2 mil for mine. And then you put in your lengths, size of your sheeting, and that's it there. Then you put all your lengths in and widths and quantities. And once everything has been saved, just go up to here, calculate, and it does everything for you. It does all the measurements, plans, uses up just about every inch in the on the boards, so it makes it really easier for you, makes it foolproof, so there's no wastage. And the good thing about this site also, it's free, so it's definitely worth investigating and having a crack. And if we have a look down here, on the end here, I'm putting a little bit of an extension, which I hadn't told you about. That's going to be a computer table, somewhere where I can do all my drawings and stuff. So we've got 1600 to work with, so that's a perfect work area for a computer table. So when you walk into the shed, right about here is where the door is, so the door will open up onto that, and right down the end here, this is where the sink's going to be. The sink's 840 by 480, so that's perfect right there, and that's why I got these cupboard doors here, so you can always access underneath in case you get the odd water leak. So they're the plans. I'm probably going to stain it and varnish it. It's probably going to be too fancy for a bench in the shed. That's just me. I want to do it that way, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, that's a wrap. Part 5's finished. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. Helps the channel out heaps, and it also gives me encouragement to make some more videos and to show everyone exactly what I'm doing. So, see you around like a rissole. Cheers.